What we know about your customers is that if your site isn't fast enough for what they're looking for, they will often go to one of your competitors. And I know that me as a customer, I am one of the worst. In fact, we know without a shadow of a doubt that your customers who are ready to buy are the most impatient customers. So one thing that I discovered probably about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, was this amazing system of being able to purchase clothes without having to go to the store. If anyone knows me, they know that I absolutely hate to shop. I hate all errands. So anything that I can have delivered, I get it delivered. And I found through an ad a company that had a mobile app where I could go on my phone and order shirts that were actually tailored to my measurements. How great is that? No clothes of the year, a simple mobile app. I go on and order my shirts, and in 2 weeks, they're at my doorstep. When I went on the mobile app, the app was so confusing for me to find what I needed that after about 15 minutes or so, and that's 15 minutes, that's a long time for an impatient customer, I got frustrated. You know what I did? I got out of the app, I went on Google search on my phone, found the competitor, downloaded their app, and spent $500 on tailored shirts. And over the past 1.5 years, I know that I spent probably triple that with that same company. Now think about this. The company who actually paid their money out of their marketing budget to acquire me as a customer literally acquired a customer for their competitor with thousands of dollars of lifetime value simply because their mobile site was too slow. All that you need to know is one thing, that the machines are just smarter than we are. They learn faster, they can process a lot more data, they connect a lot more dots than we can. And this is a very hard thing to take for a lot of marketers. By a show of hands, how many folks have been in marketing for more than 10 years? Couple of hands. Anybody more than 15? Okay. For people who've been doing this for a long time, they become very accustomed to tinkering around with platforms to get just the right performance for their business. But the reality is that being able to put a machine on it can multiply the effectiveness in a fraction of the time. Because if you think about it, in any system, the people at the top of that system, they have benefited the most from the status quo. So they have no muscle, no knowledge of what it's like to have any other experience. And when I say that, I don't just mean from an ethics standpoint, I'm talking about power. Sure. So typically in most companies, whenever there's a big problem, what do? You go to the executives and you say, how do we solve this problem? Or this is a situation where the executives did not know how to solve the problem. And so one of the shifts that's happened is that we need people from different places in the world, different perspectives to come in and literally educate them on what the experience is, what are the gaps in processes, what are the gaps in training, what are the gaps in the experience, and they needed us to come in and show them how to shift the culture.